Good morning, everyone. I've been posting on my Instagram and Facebook stories kind of a daily journal of what it's like to be at home with two kids and work as well. So today I wanted to kind of give you a little tour of our makeshift classroom. So this table is actually our dining room table, and during the week it's now been designated as Jackie's classroom and also my workspace. I am working from home virtually, so it's a home office classroom. One of the biggest challenges being at home with two kids and juggling work is the fact that my kids have a pretty big age gap between the two of them. One is turning 5 in a month and one is turning 2 in about 2 weeks. So it's been a work in progress, a little bit of a learning curve, but we're kind of starting to get into a rhythm. So most days we wake up, we have breakfast, and then we'll do a circle time together. There's lots of resources online, on Facebook, YouTube. We'll do anything from Zumba, yoga, or checking in with our preschool teachers. They check in with us at Tower Academy, and we do some remote learning through Facebook Live or Zoom conference calls. And then after that, we'll have a snack and we'll do some kind of craft that is appropriate for both my 5-year-old and 2-year-old, or an activity like Play-Doh. When my son takes a nap is when we usually come and visit our classroom, because then we're able to do some more academic work while he's sleeping, and that's also when I get the bulk of my work done on the computer. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I put together here and how I use it. A lot of these things I already had in my house, in my children's room or in my closet. I am a preschool teacher, so I do have a lot of resources in general, but a lot of the things here I also picked up at places like Target, or I ordered on Amazon, or even at Costco. So let's go through a little bit what we have going on here. So my daughter is starting to read. So what I find that works really well is Bob books, and these can be found on Amazon. We started on the back of the Bob books, you can see they start in different levels. We started last year on the pre-reading and then first Bob books and beginning readers, and now my daughter's starting to master some sight words, and these are great because the old Bob books did not have color, and these now have color. So it's great because it introduces like a short vowel sound in each book. For example, book 1, book 2, and so on and so forth, and so it builds on itself. So the kids can read with confidence because they're already familiar with some of the previous vowel sounds. So we actually read our Bob books before bedtime. That's a bedtime routine. Jackie and I will sit down and read after my husband puts Aton to sleep. They share a room, but Aton goes to sleep first, and then we'll sit and read a book, and then she'll go to sleep. Over here we have our daily worksheet bin. So it's a mixture of some of the packets that our teachers at Tower Academy have sent home, and also I found this really great resource. It's a huge pre-K, and they also have kindergarten worksheet book at Costco. So I've kind of pulled some of Jackie's favorites, and it covers anything from practicing writing your numbers and your letters, or coloring by numbers, or some pattern work, so what comes next. And I kind of give Jackie the freedom to just pull whatever she wants out of here. I have some fine motor lacing activities. This is all from a lot of the things that I'm about to show you are from the dollar section at Target. So this is a nice quiet game. When she's done with her academic work and I don't want Aton to wake up, I'll usually give her something like this, which is a lacing activity, and it's quiet and it's really good for fine motor. Over here we have a bin, which is kind of our school supply bin. So we've got scissors, glue, glue sticks. We also have crayons in here. These are tins that I bought from Michael's. It's great because when the crayons break into little pieces and they get kind of crummy, it all stays inside this box. I do have regular crayons, and I also have these huge crayons which I use with A10. They're like eggs, so they're really good for grip for the younger kids. And then I also have painter's tape. So the reason why I have painter's tape is because we'll do a lot of crafting together. One of the activities that I like to do with the kids together is I bought a roll of craft paper or banner paper. You can find it at Target, you can find it on Amazon, and I'll just roll it out on the floor and I'll tape it with painter's tape so that it doesn't ruin my floor when I pick it up. And it's great because they can use these daughters. These are great. Also, you can find them online, and they can dot with them, or they can use paint, or if you want to have them play with Play-Doh on the roll. It's really great because all you have to do is literally roll it up and throw it in the garbage. In front, I also have some supplies here. So this is just a plain vegetable can. I think there were diced tomatoes in here that I used, and it's just easier access instead of having to open and close like a marker box or colored pencil box. I have that going on over here. And then something that I wanted to work with Jackie on is how to tell time. So this is a really great puzzle by Melissa and Doug. It's great because it's kind of twofold. You can learn how to tell time with it, but it also reviews numbers 1 through 12, and it also reviews shapes. So, you know, Jackie, can you find me a shape that has 4 sides? So we've got a few of them. We've got diamond and rectangle, we have a square, we have, I think this is called a trapezoid. And it's great because the numbers correlate with the sides. So for example, you're gonna see a pentagon for 5 and an octagon for 8. And then you can learn how to tell time. So this is great because the hand says minute on it, an hour on it. And even if your child is not reading, it's kind of like a sight word. They can just get it and they'll see minute, hour, and then it breaks it down by the minute. So you can learn how to count by tens or fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, or 10, 20, 30, 40. So that's a great puzzle to have at home. Over here is where I have most of my ABC work. So in the same booklet as the Costco worksheet, they have little alphabet books. So they're perforated sheets, you pull them out and then you fold them together, and they have my first alphabet book, A through Z. And what's great is that it shows you different words that begin with the letter A, acorn, apple, arrow, and it gives you lines on the bottom to practice writing capital and lowercase words. So if your child is in pre-K, maybe they're not writing the entire word, you can just have them write A on every single page. Or if you want to be ambitious or your child needs a challenge, they can write the entire word. Inside my alphabet box here, I also have sight words. So this was in the section, that's my daughter sighing. She wants to be heard. Jackie, come here.
Yay.
Come sit with me and let's show everybody.
But I'm gonna do something that's fun.
You are gonna do something that's fun. I'm gonna finish my video and then you're gonna do something fun, but let's show them how you can read your sight words. So these are sight words, and let's see if Jackie can read this one.
Mom, easy.
Oh, Mom, easy, come sit on my lap. Okay, what about this one?
What?
This one.
Opposite.
Nope, sound it out. The O is a long O.
Open.
Open. Very good, let's try one more. Okay, this, remember what we said about the E? The
I
E.
know. Lead.
What does the E do to the I? It makes it long. Like. Very good. Okay, Jackie, let me get through the rest of this video. You know what? Can you go open the door for Eitan and give him something? Because he's woken up and he's crying.
Do something fun.
We're gonna do something fun as soon as I'm done with my video, I promise. We have Shabbat with Rabbi Birkin at 9:30. That's gonna be fun. So here we have some sight words. also at Target, I found these really cute letter blocks. So I've actually bought 2 of them and combined them together. Oh, rubble is hanging out in my letter box. So inside we've got these cubes, and they have letters on every single side. So it's great because it's good for word building. So we can build a word, we can start with rhyming words, like rat, and then change the R to a C, cat. And what else rhymes with rat and cat? And Jackie can look for the M and put mat. So I bought 2 of them and put them together because I felt that one set really wasn't enough letters to make as many words. And then what's great also is that I found the same thing but dry erase blocks. So this is the same idea where they're blocks, but instead of having the letters, I haven't even used this yet, so I haven't opened it. Instead of having letters already pre-written, these are blank. So you can go ahead and write them yourselves. And you can do the same thing with numbers. So you can make number sentences.
I gave him a toy.
Thank you, Jackie. 1 + 2 = 3. Over here, we have a library. So I just put some books that, again, free choice for Jackie to pick whichever book she wants.
Yeah.
And at school, they sent home a packet with nursery rhymes. So I pulled Twinkle Twinkle Little Star from her bookshelf, and I pulled The Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Yeah, let's put it on the table. Spider, twinkle, twinkle, little star.
And here we have Elmo, Get Moving with Elmo. Eitan is obsessed with Elmo these days.
Yeah.
And then today is Friday, so I think that we will read Shai's Shabbat work to get, Shai's Shabbat walk.
Yep.
To get into the Shabbat mood. And this is just one of my favorites, By the Light of the Silvery Moon.
I know.
You know, okay.
And look when you open it, you see again the moon, and again the moon.
I know, let me show them because they can't see. When you open it, there's kind of a cutout here, so the moon follows you on every page, just like when you're walking around outside, the moon follows you wherever you go.
Because the earth moves in the sky around.
Because the earth moves in the sky around. How did you know that? Who taught you that the earth moves?
Miss Tamar.
Miss Tamar.
In science.
In science. Oh, somebody's at the door. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end our video. And there'll be lots more videos full of crafts and things to do. So tune in.